This will be an additional walk around and features video of our Corsair 1930 style Roadster. As you can see, we do have the top off. It is running, and the reason being is I had mentioned in a previous video that she can idle nice and cool, run all day long, so I figured might as well go ahead and demonstrate that. So last couple of items that I wanted to show from an accessory standpoint is the power antenna, which is power, but it is manual. It does not go up with the turning on of the radio. It has its own separate switch, and that switch is right here, and it is much better to show with the top down than the top up, because there's really no good shot at it. So that's the switch. There's the power antenna going up and coming down. Works beautifully, and as I said, that is independent of the radio. So with the hardtop off, I just want to show you the fantastic fit and finish of this custom boot that was installed. It is really a work of art. It fits absolutely perfectly, and it actually comes all the way in front of the opening. Let me put the seat down here to show. So it clips all the way down so that the soft top that is back behind there, it covers that completely. It's a really nice design, and it really keeps the wind from going in there and lifting it off. So it is really a great look, and the car is really a different car with the top off. And the very last housekeeping matter I wanted to show is, I had alluded to this in the other video as well, is when you have something like this that has various componentry, it would be nice to have some kind of assistance log. So here is what we've got. It is really well thought out, and it gives you everything from the engine that's in the car, the suspension, the transmission. It even tells you what kind of spark plugs go into it. I mean, everything from even certain model numbers, type of fluids to put in it, the rear end, the ratio. I mean, this is really, that's the biggest thing about having a car like this, is anybody who gets their hands on it is scared to death. Where am I going to find this? Where am I going to find that? I mean, this literally gives you the generations of what is on there from what kind of car. Like I said, sometimes part numbers. I mean, everything from the keys, the type of radio that went into this thing. Even gives you the Continental kit model, which I had talked about in another video, and all of the sources of the work, which is really fantastic. And one of the things I found most interesting is here we have local Riggs Brothers, where I have the vast majority of my interior work done, and I will tell you, they are absolutely top shelf, which is why the fit and finish on this interior, the top, and all this stuff is so good. So they have contact addresses, so it really is a complete guide to the car. So wanted to show that. So without further ado, we are going to take her out. I do have the windows up. I had them down before. We'll see if we don't get too much buffeting. We'll bring them down again during our ride. So as you can see, she's been running the whole time I've been yapping. She was running for a good 10-15 minutes before that, and she is happy as could be. You can see water temp. She is nice and cool. I'm gonna go ahead and put my seatbelt on, and then we are going to retrace our steps same route that we took yesterday, so you can compare the difference as I discussed. The top mechanism, all of the hardware that is on the hardtop, when that is removed, which I'm assuming the vast majority of people are going to enjoy this car with it in this setup. So here we go. We are going to go down that same choppy road that we went before. As I mentioned in the other video, you'll see that this suspension is absolutely solid. Does not make a sound at all. Even the hood with its construction, you'd think that thing would be banging around and bouncing all over the place, but it is not. So here we go. See, we're bouncing all over the place, hitting all kinds of cracks and gaps and uneven road, and she takes it all in stride. Super comfy in the cabin. Enjoying some ridiculously wonderful weather here in February in Chicago. 60 degrees today. shake, which anybody who's ever had a convertible knows that is just what it sounds like. But chassis is dead silent. All the suspension is fantastically firm. You just can't ask for a better ride, really. So this next stretch is where we can hopefully get up to some highway speeds. As we sit and wait for the next ice age. Again, I'll show you, we are running nice and cool. Electrical. Nice low idle. Nice and smooth. See the added miles from yesterday. And here we go. That handling I discussed in the other video, which, as I said, you would think would be non-existent in a car like this, but man, it just holds the road so well. Hope you've enjoyed this great ride.